not to bring race into it, but black men, why are y'all always letting us down when y'all go on these panels? Like, why? Serious question. I wanted to play what the black man had to say about what masculinity is versus what the cowboy hat wearing white man had to say about what masculinity is. Watch.
I'm a black man from the hood. To me, being a man is knowing when to be soft.
Point number one is a man who walks with God. Point number two is a man who stands on principle. Point number three, which is a masculine man, is someone who is willing to sacrifice for point four, the people that he leads. A true man is a leader. And number five, a masculine man is never a coward. That's a lot there. Yeah. Male and female matters. God gives you one of those identities, you take on that role. And now you're responsible for fulfilling that role. There's a masculine crisis because men are not taking responsibilities for the God-given roles that they have in society. And so when you take away the need to say, God made you this or God made you this, now you don't have to take responsibility for not fulfilling what you were called to do.
When you do that, you also take away other things that somebody else may do. If I have a woman or a partner that wants to take on certain roles and I say, hey, those are my roles that God gave me in society, now I'm suppressing that person. Like, at the end of the day, we're all human beings.
What it means to be a man is to be a adult human male.
You have a black man and a white man. The black guy told you he was black and he was from the hood. So that's his intro into all of this we're talking about. The white guy is speaking about God and principle. He's not talking about race. He's talking about God and what God requires a man to do. And I think the problem is that the host said it when he said that's a lot there. So in other words, what the white guy is saying to the average guy today is too much. It's too much for the average guy to follow God and self-sacrifice, leader, never a coward. That's a great task. If we go the black man's route, he can literally sit back and let the woman lead. If you look at black culture, the women run it. The women run politics, the culture, the church, teachers, mostly, like everything in the black community is ran by women.
It's interesting that we can put it into racial terms, that you find that the black guy behaves more like a woman. His thought process is more like a woman. He's lost his real identity. He's talking about there shouldn't be roles, you know. He's supposed to be the one that is setting the tone. He's supposed to be the one that is setting the standard for his home, for society, for his community. And he just sounds very lost, where the cowboy hat guy, he's very determined and he's very resolute. He's matter of fact. He's not wishy-washy, and he sounds like somebody you can depend on. And this other guy sounds like, how you doing?
It's funny because people looking at this and they'll see the white guy and they'll go, see, he exemplifies everything toxic about manhood and masculinity. I don't know, I guess Christian Walker is supposed to be the black conservative on the panel. You make of that what you will. It just goes to show you how much blacks have bitten the forbidden fruit of Marxism. Feminism, such as it is today or such as it ever was, is just a mutation of Marxism. Friedrich Engels in his book, The Origins of the Family, about how the female sex should be ushered into the public sector in order to destroy or destabilize the monogamous family as a quote-unquote economic unit. And so when you have so many black men who buy into this entire oppression narrative, black identity, such as it is, has become synonymous with communism.